The WWE Women's Division, a talent pool that's never been bigger. Now, with all the rumors of a women's mid-tier title, it's time to pull the trigger.
And here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Now, I had mentioned this topic months ago, and now it seems like it's becoming more and more likely. That is a women's mid-tier title for the WWE. Ever since the announcement of the North American Women's Championship on NXT, currently held by Kalani Jordan, this has been the test run to create different stories and give more opportunities for the female talent who, unless they're in the main event conversation, you get stuck into a meaningless division of tag teams.
That's a fact.
Now let's take a look at who I think would benefit the most on Raw and Smackdown with a mid-tier championship.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now we're going to start on Raw, which would be a women's intercontinental title. Now this is what a rendering of the belt might look like. I have no idea. This is just what I've seen online. So if the belt looks like this, great. If not, okay. But the thing stays the same. Now, one person that I would say would benefit most is Sonya Deville. Now, outside of the World Championship picture, she's probably the most experienced person on that roster, and that giving the title a veteran presence with something that you might want to do for an inaugural champion. Another one who could benefit from being the first women's intercontinental champion is Dakota Kai, former tag team champion with Io Sky, who, let's face it, Io Sky is in the main event conversation for the foreseeable future. And ever since the breakup of that tag team, Dakota Kai really hasn't had much to do. This could be all that she needs to get that push to get her into a much better storyline. Now, in my end of the year predictions, I said Ivy Nile. I stand by that. Maybe not the first Women's Intercontinental Championship, but if she is going to be aligned with the Creeds as they are now aligned with Chad Gable.
Yes, that is a definite possibility.
And the obvious pick would be Lyra Valkyria. I mean, Queen of the Ring finalist, Money in the Bank participant. Get her another step up to further push her, to get her more recognized, to get her more enthusiasm as she would move into the main event scene. And the opportunity like this that could really benefit someone, in my opinion, is that of Zoe Stark. She's a very good in-ring worker who frankly has just been booked in an awful tag team with Shayna Baszler that is just going nowhere. This is an opportunity that someone like her needs for her to really step out and shine on her own.
I could see that.
And now this brings us over to SmackDown, where this would obviously be the Women's United States Championship. Again, what I've seen online, this is the most popular belt design. Is it going to look like this? Again, don't know. But what I do know is Chelsea Green, much like her partner Piper Niven, is in the creative black hole that is the division of women's tag teams. Now, Chelsea is just such a great character, and she is such a great worker. Putting a belt on her only makes sense, and she's just too good not to have this opportunity. And while we're at it, Piper Niven. I mean, did we forget that performance she had at Clash at the Castle? Come on now. And this is just a sample of what she is capable of when you take her off the leash and give her a chance to shine. Another person who could greatly benefit from this is Blair Davenport. I mean, she got called up in the WWE draft, 2 months ago? She's been on WWE TV in ring maybe twice. This woman has held championships all over the world. I think she would make a very good, very compelling mid-tier heel champion.
Duh.
Now, you really want to talk about someone that needs to escape their creative black hole of women's tag teams. It's Candice LeRae. I mean, her entire main roster run, she has been attached at the hip to Indy Hartwell. Frankly, she is way too good to remain a glorified jobber. Now, if I'm being completely honest, as much as I am not a fan of hers, Naomi should be the inaugural Women's United States Champion. Her veteran presence, her resume, her body of work gives the title immediate credibility and immediate prestige.
Yeah, that is true. That is definitely true.
Now this is just who is currently on the main rosters. I mean, when she gets called up, regardless of what brand she is on, you can throw Roxanne Perez into the mix of either title. Absolutely, 100%. Now, personally, I'd like to see initially one title at first as a test run and let it float between the brands, much like the women's tag team titles do. However, my suggestion, if the WWE is going to go through with this and go with 2 mid-tier titles right off the bat, get rid of the entire division of women's tag teams and those titles. There is no division here outside of possibly 2 legit teams. That's it. And as I've said in this video multiple times, the women's tag team division is nothing but a creative black hole, which simply, its time has simply run out. But these are just my thoughts. I'm going to turn it back over to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Check me out on Monday, as we're getting close to the end, folks. Episodes 5 and 6, Season 2, House of the Dragon, simulcasting to this channel, 7 p.m. Pacific. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up if you didn't like the video. Hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great week. Have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. And always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.